Hello everyone, third time's a charm, I'm hoping. So we're going to get ready to take some notes on the 6 traits of writing. You're going to need your interactive notebook and the 2 sheets that I passed out in class today. These sheets right here on the 6 traits. These are going to go on page 11 in our interactive notebook. So you're going to want to cut these out around the black lines, okay? And on your table of contents, make sure you write down page 11, 6 traits of writing notes. And then flip to page 11. And you're going to want to paste these in or glue these in or double-sided sticky tape, however you want to do it. And on page 11, write down 11 in the upper right-hand corner, 6 writing traits notes. You're going to have ideas, organization, and sentence fluency on the right-hand side. And on the back of page 10, you're going to put word choice, voice, and conventions. And we're going to put in all of the words that are missing. So you might want to pause the video here so that you can cut these out and paste them in, and then start it back up when you're ready to take the notes. Alright, so here we are. I've glued in and I'm ready. Now I'm going to zoom in for you so you can see a little bit better. Okay. So we have ideas. And when we're talking about ideas in writing, we're talking about the controlling idea or the focus. Talking about your awareness of audience and purpose. The depth of development. How deep do you go into ideas? A sense of completeness. We talk about the relevance of the details. Do they all go with your topic? Is there a clear focus? Strong supporting ideas and interesting details. That all goes under ideas. For organization, we're talking about the overall plan of the paragraph or the paper. The introduction, body, and conclusion of if it's an essay or a story. We're talking about ideas that are grouped logically together. Talking about the organizing strategy that's being used. Is it compare contrast, cause and effect, problem solution? Transitions show connection between ideas. There's an effective sequencing of the ideas. There's a consistent format throughout. It's unified and coherent, meaning it all goes together and it makes sense. Talking about hooking the reader with an interesting beginning and having a satisfying conclusion, which does not mean happy ending in a story. Sentence fluency, we're talking about sentences at the sentence level, so clarity of meaning at the sentence level. Do the sentences make sense? A good variety in length, so you have some short, some medium, and some long sentences. Correct usage of sentence structure. You use simple, compound, and complex sentences in your writing. There's an effective variation of sentence patterns or types. That's your declarative, interrogative, exclamatory, and imperative sentences. There is a flow or rhythm that's evident, so it's smooth from sentence to sentence. There's a variety of sentence beginnings. Not all of your sentences should begin the same way. And there are functional fragments, if there are any used. And of course, end punctuation goes with sentence fluency, because sentences need end punctuation marks. Then we have our word choice, voice, and conventions. So our word choice, we're talking about precise word usage. You're using the right words in the right way. We're talking about lively verbs. So action verbs, not very many being verbs. Your words capture the reader's attention. You have an engaging vocabulary. You have adding interest and variety to your writing. There's description, strong, vivid images. That's going to be your sensory language you're going to want to include. Imagery, sensory language, figurative devices, all of that goes in word choice as well. For voice, you have a distinct point of view. Your personality is going to come through your writing. It's appropriate for the purpose of the paper and the audience that you're writing to. So your purpose, is it to entertain, to inform, to explain, or to argue? And your audience, are you writing for other students, or me, or yourself? Emotion comes through your tone. We'll be talking more about tone. It is expressive, engaging, and you use figurative devices. And brushstrokes, we should add that there. Conventions are going to be all of the little things. So paragraph breaks, not just writing one big paragraph. You have correct internal punctuation, so those are your commas. You are capitalizing where necessary, so capitalization, very important here. Spelling is also important, right? And then subject-verb agreement is actually correct. Pronoun antecedent agreement is correct. And the punctuation actually contributes to the clarity or the clearness of what you are trying to say. So those are our 6 traits of writing. And those are all the notes. And these are things that I look for when I'm grading your writing. So I'm looking for this when I'm looking at ideas, or this when I'm looking at organization and sentence fluency. So when we're doing the daily writing, everyday writing, and you have that rubric, this is on page 8 in your interactive notebook, and you have the everyday writing rubric, you will see it's broken up into each one of these 6 traits. So when I'm grading your papers for everyday writing, I'm using this rubric, but it goes directly through all of these 6 traits that we just talked about and took notes on, and these are the things that I'm looking for. So this will give you a better idea of what I'm looking for in your writing. And we'll be going through the traits one by one as well. All right, so that's it for this evening. I hope you have a great evening, and thank you so much for tuning in. See you tomorrow.